Hello students, welcome to the class and I'm Yogita. Our subject is CNET, Nursing Education for Nurses, and today we are going to learn about demonstration. A demonstration is one of the classroom method of teaching. Demonstration is, the meaning of demonstration is, it's a combination of a lecture method and doing something together, practical experience. Demonstration is telling, showing and doing. Demonstration is learning by doing. And the definition of demonstration. Demonstration is a visualized explanation of important fact, idea or process. Then the uses of demonstration. It will activate your all the sense organs. It will improve the knowledge and performance level. It help you to acquire a better knowledge. It help you to understand the procedure systematically because you are learning by doing. Okay, next the types of demonstration. Here we can mainly see individual demonstration, group demonstration, live demonstration, demonstration on television, re-demonstration. Now, individual demonstration means where the individual person is presenting the topic. They are doing it and they are learning. For example, now bed making. Group demonstration. Group demonstration means where two or more people are doing the procedure together and they are learning. For example, shifting the patient from bed to the wheelchair or transfer of patient. Live demonstration. Here you are demonstrating a technique along with a patient. You're performing in front of a patient. For example, checking the vital signs, checking temperature. And demonstration on television, which we can see that certain procedures which they are demonstrating on the television, like you're making an endoscopy, any procedures, such kind of things. Demonstration on lecture demonstration. That means you're providing a lecture as well as you're demonstrating your materials. For example, you're explaining about stethoscope. Orally you're telling something and you're showing the each part of a stethoscope. So this is called lecture demonstration. Last one is re-demonstration. Here, after making the demonstration, teacher is asking the students to reframe that demonstration. Do it again. This is called re-demonstration. Next, strategy of making a demonstration. Okay, now how we are preparing for demonstration. First, you need to know the object. What demonstration you are doing, why you are doing that. A demonstrator must thorough about the content what you are going to present. Know the target group. You must know that for whom you are going to present, their understanding level, whether they have any previous exposure with the equipment, whether they know something about that, or what is their level of interest and IQ, that must be understood. And you must have understand the procedure. As a demonstrator, you must know what's the procedure you are going to do. Do the procedure steps before you are presenting your demonstration. That means before I do a demonstration, I must review how the steps. I must know that what are the steps of doing this demonstration. Arrange the articles. It's very important. If I am making any demonstration today, that means whatever the material is required for the demonstration, that must be kept ready. For example, I am doing a bed making. I am doing a demonstration in bed making. That means I should be make ready of a bed, bed sheet, pillow cover, whatever the necessary articles are required, that must be kept ready. It is not that you started doing the demonstration, then you're searching for the article. That should not happen. And you should have a good view. You should provide that view. That means you can take hardly 8 to 10 members in your group and you see that all are standing in neatly so that everyone can see what you're doing. See, that's very important. Everyone should get a good view on your demonstration, what you're doing. Advanced knowledge. If you're making use of any new object, you must have a good knowledge about that. Then you need to enhance the knowledge of your student. Use a positive approach. That means you use such statement which will enhance the interest in students, which will motivate the students. You can say that you do this, you do that, instead of telling don't do this, Don't do that. See, don't do, it will be a negative sentence. It's a negative approach. But here, to keep the interest of your student, you need to make use of positive sentence. Then, do the demonstration in a sequence. So, step by step, without missing, slowly, with a normal speed, you do the demonstration in an organized manner, so that the student, those who are watching you, they will get a clear idea. Offer a running commentary. That means whenever you do it, meantime you tell it. So that it's a running commentary. They can hear and they can see, so that it will be a better way, it will register in their mind. After that, provide an opportunity for evaluation. You ask the feedback from your student, whether they understood, anything they want to repeat. Then provide a time for group discussion. Discussion can be done over the matter or over the demonstration method, what they did. Finally, you can ask for the re-demonstration. Here you can catch hold the student. If they are not attended your demonstration class, then they may find it difficult to redo it. But here, a teacher must take care that all the students actively present in your class, so that they can do a re-demonstration. Okay, this is a strategy of preparation for your demonstration. Now, a technique of demonstration. Mainly, we can notice 4 skills which is really required for demonstration. One is demonstration skill. That's for the teacher. That means teacher is doing a demonstration. Observation skill. This is for the student, where a student is properly, correctly observing the teacher what she is doing. Practicing skill. Again, this is for the student, where student is re-demonstrating the procedure what the teacher is taught. And last one is supervision skill, where teacher is noticing what student is doing, whether they are following the steps, whether they are doing properly, or whether they are making any mistakes. So if they are making any mistakes, teachers can correct them. So this is what the technique of your demonstration. Then advantages. Definitely it will activate all your sense organs. See, whenever you hear, you may not remember it for a long time, but whenever you do it, you learn it by doing, definitely you will have a better understanding. It will improve your performance skill. It improve your level of knowledge, cognitive functioning level, everything is improved. Your hand, eyes, nose, hand, all coordination, you will have a very good coordination. And you will develop a confidence. Whenever you are alone or in hospital, you need to do such procedures. You will be confident enough because you already did that in your school, in your class, because in a demonstration session. Now, demonstration will create the interest in student. It will be different from the regular lecture method or classroom teaching. You are get involved in the procedure what you are doing. So, definitely students will have a great interest and they are motivated to learn. Next is disadvantages. It may be expensive, time consuming, and teacher may not have a sufficient knowledge or mastery over the subject or skill, then gone case. Even teacher do not demonstrate properly, then students may not learn the right demonstration skill. A poor skill of a student and poor skill of a teacher, both are very poor, then definitely learning will be very, very poor. And deficiency of any material. You wanted to demonstrate something. Maybe you wanted to demonstrate to the vital signs, how to check the vital signs, but there is no thermometer. See, deficiency of that material, you cannot present your demonstration. So this will be a drawback or disadvantage of your demonstration method. So dear students, we learned about demonstration. Demonstration is nothing but learning by doing. We learned the definition. It's the demonstration is a visualized explanation of important concept, idea or a procedure. And the type of demonstration is individual demonstration, group demonstration, live demonstration, lecture demonstration, demonstration on TV and written demonstration. And the strategy or preparation for demonstration is, you know the object, you know the material, you know the target of your student, you understand the procedure first. You have a review of all the steps before you do the things. Arrange the materials, enhance the interest. You have a good look, good view of your demonstration environment, advance knowledge, and use a positive approach. Demonstrate in a sequence way. Use a running commentary and allow them to ask the question and evaluation. Finally do the re-demonstration. And the demonstration techniques are skills: 4. Demonstration skill, observation skill, practice skill, and supervision skill. Then definitely advantage and disadvantage. I hope you understood. Please keep reading, keep watching so that you can write all the right answer for your teaching methods. So I tell you students, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next class. Thank you all.